What's up guys, Alex here, and today I bring you something that I'm really excited to show you guys. It's a new league that I'm making. As you guys know, I've been in the EGL for 3 seasons now. I've had decent success, but I'm starting to branch out, trying to do some new stuff. So this is what I'm doing. I'm making the Orange Islands League. It's me and 3 other guys, Estu, Shark, and James, who are all they're also EGL members. Um, so yeah, basically what I'm gonna do with this video is I'm just gonna explain to you what this league is about, and how you can join, because we are looking for 8 members to join, and it should be a really fun experience for just for everybody really. So I'll say this now and I'll say this at the end of the video. If you want to contact me about joining, you could find me on Reddit uh, with the account NJYankFan. I'll be posting on probably Stunfisk and PokeTube, and you could also find me on YouTube, which is probably how you're watching this. So just message me on YouTube or whatever, and I'll most likely get back to you as soon as possible. So just to get right into it, what this league is about. When I decided when I was thinking about starting up this league, I was like, what do I love about the EGL? What do I love about just leagues in general? And that's just the community of people that are in the leagues. Everybody there just wants to play Pokemon and have fun, and that's what I want to bring to this league. I want everybody to enjoy themselves while also really just trying their best to win battles and try to be champion or whatever. So I want this league to be a place where players can discuss things about Pokemon or really just anything else. I mean, Sun and Moon are coming out soon, so that'll probably be a big topic of conversation. But you can just talk about whatever you want. You can talk about how much you hate Stall, how much you love Rotom Fan, This could also be a really good place where you could practice and get better at Pokemon. The people that are also in this league with me, that are already joined, James, Shark, and Estu, they're all great battlers. I consider myself a pretty good battler myself, and we're all pretty experienced in OU and also just in Pokemon battling competitive in general, especially in League. So you can always ask for help, always ask for team building help, practice battles, whatever. And it's just a really good community to get better at Pokemon. And most importantly, just have fun while you're here. If you decide to join, or if you do join, it's Pokemon. I mean, it's a game, right? So have fun while playing. Try your best. Winning is always fun, but you can have fun while losing too if you bring fun sets and stuff. So just try to have as much fun as possible while playing here. So the draft rules, you'll be drafting 11 Pokemon, which is different from the normal 12 that most leagues do. We're trying to change it up a little bit, our draft and just the league in general. Most leagues do you draft 12 Pokemon, 3 from each tier, but in ours you're going to be drafting 11 Pokemon from the Smogon tiers, 3 from OU, 3 from UU, and 5 from either RU or NU. That means when you're drafting your lower tier Pokemon, RU and NU, you can choose between, because there are not a lot of Pokemon in RU, and there's a lot of Pokemon in NU. So we're giving you the option of choosing maybe Pokemon that are slightly better, but maybe don't fit your team, or just NU Pokemon that fit your team. You want to draft how you want to draft, and then you can choose any Pokemon from any tier at any time. So if you have a core that requires Pokemon from different tiers, you're not restricted, and you don't risk the chance of getting sniped as much if you draft, let's say you want a regenerator core with Slowbro, Tangrowth, and I don't know, Audino. You could draft all 3 of those in the first 3 rounds instead of drafting just Slowbro in the first round, and then you have to wait 7 more rounds before you can draft Tangrowth. You'll just be able to draft immediately what you want when you want it. as long as it's there on the board. Uh, this will be a live draft, so everybody will get 3 minutes to choose per pick. So we haven't decided the draft yet because obviously we don't have enough members to get an idea of when and how we're gonna draft. But most likely it'll be a live draft where everybody gets 3 minutes to choose their pick. So let's say I go first. I'll take like a minute and a half to take my pick, and then someone else will go, and we'll just go all the way down, hopefully making it really quick to get the entire draft done in like one day, like in like one afternoon or something. So each team is allowed one Mega Pokemon, but you don't need to have one. That's really just because if someone's drafting a core that doesn't require a Mega, or they have all the Pokemon they want and none of those are Mega, you don't have to have one. It's always recommended to have one though, and you're not allowed to have more than one, which I think makes sense considering you can only bring one to a battle. You can only have one on your team. And one other thing that we're doing to change up the league is we're adding Pokemon such as Blaziken, Torrent Greninja, Sandforce Landorus, and Deoxys Speed and Defense. These are all probably going to be in the OU tier, maybe Blaziken being in UU. But really we're just bringing all these down because we want to spice it up. We want to have Pokemon that you normally wouldn't be able to use. And I think these are all Pokemon that are good, but not overpowered in League format. And also the three Pokemon, Blaziken, Greninja, and Landorus, they don't have their abilities which got them banned in the first place. So they're all still really good Pokemon, but they're not like broken. And Deoxys, Speed, and Defense, they're like good Pokemon, but they're also not broken, and they're not like way too good for League. So I think that these are all good Pokemon to have brought down, just to make it more interesting. Try to have change it up so you see different Pokemon that you normally wouldn't see. So the rules of battle. So battles will be taking place on Showdown. So you don't have to breed Pokemon. You don't have to gen Pokemon. You just input your sets on Showdown, have your battle, and that'll be it. It's a lot quicker. And it'll be 6v6 using any combination of 6 from your team of 11. So of the Pokemon you draft, you can bring 6 of them to your battle. Any 6 really, as long as just any 6. And each battle will have the OU clauses, so like Sleep Clause, Baton Pass Clause, all those the rules that are set in place to make it a more fair game. And this will either be in OU or custom battles. Custom battles because if you or your opponent has Blaziken or Greninja, those Pokemon are banned in OU. So you'll have to do custom battles. You just have to remember what the OU clauses are. You can have one of the admins just watch your battle for you, just to make sure that there aren't like no clauses are broken or whatever. And then you'll have a week to arrange and have your battle with your opponent. Exceptions can be made. I think this is a pretty good amount of time to have a battle. It gives you a lot of time to prep, and it gives you a lot of time to arrange a time that works for both you and your opponent. But again, exceptions can be made. If let's say you're on vacation or something, you can definitely get that deadline pushed back so you can get your battles done, or if you're too busy with work or whatever. So after your match, you need to get that replay and then put it into the battle records. We have a docs thing. It's like Google's Excel or whatever, and we just record all the stats of the Pokemon, and we record the standings and stuff. It's a fun way to get more engaged into the whole entire league aspect. Like in baseball or football, you have like stats like for like home runs and touchdowns. It's the same thing, but it's with like kills and like deaths and all that stuff. So next, we're gonna go through communication. We will be using Discord for all communications. If you do not know what that is, it's very similar to Skype. but in my opinion, it's better. I've been using that for the Evergrande League, and it's worked out really well. It's pretty easy to communicate. It's not that difficult to use. So events such as the draft will be scheduled on Eastern Standard Time, and that's just because we're expecting the majority of players to be in the U.S., most likely on the East Coast. But even if you're not, even if you're in like California, or if you are in Europe or wherever, you're more than welcome to play, to join the league or whatever. Just keep in mind that most of the events that we do will be scheduled around Eastern Standard Time. And there will be 3 main chat rooms that are used on Discord. The main chat room where we will have like regular discussions, have fun, do whatever you want in that chat room. The announcement chat room, which is more official, that's where we'll put any updates, anything that you guys need to know, any new rules or whatever. And we'll have the replays chat room, just so if people have their match and they post the replay there, people that weren't there to see the match live can watch it on their own. And let's see. So what is expected from you guys? It's not much, to be honest. I don't think it's that difficult to just keep up like what you need to do. You just need to be an active and respectful member. By being active, I'm not saying like being on all the time, being on Discord all the time, whatever. Just come by the chat and like talk to people, make friends, and just be respectful. Don't be mean to people. It's not that hard. And another thing that's expected is to get your battles on time and record your info on the docs. That's just for ease of use, and just so that so we can just have the league done on time and all that. Also, you should have a Discord in the league. That's how we're going to be communicating. So definitely, if you need help setting that up, you could talk to me or any of the other members to make sure that Discord is good for you or whatever. And we just expect you to remain a member through the whole season. The season is kind of long, so if you don't think that you'll be able to be a member the entire time, I just suggest maybe just this league isn't for you, just because it's a really, really bad hassle to find new members, especially when it's like halfway through the season and you've drafted like this whole entire team that you want. It's really hard to find new members who are willing to pick up that team. So please, if you're gonna join, please try to stay through the whole season. As for that, again, you can contact me on Reddit or at NJYankFan, or on YouTube here at Bullet Punch Tech. Definitely, if you're interested, join. It's a lot of fun. You don't have to be a veteran at playing. You don't have to be great at competitive. It's definitely a very beginner-friendly league. So if you want to join, just let me know or let one of the other members know, and we'll see what we can do to get you in the league. So again, we need 8 people. So I don't know how quickly those spots will fill up, but if you think that you can join, think about it, and then try to let me know as soon as possible so we can get the league started up as quickly as we can. So see you guys.